This frequency is proudly monitored by the Zenith.
Oh, shut up, corporate cupcake! Listeners, I have survived something tonight. Something I was not emotionally prepared for. So earlier today, against every instinct I have ever had, I attended the annual sub-level music showcase. Why? Because I forgot what day it was and I followed a crowd downward. That's on me. That's my bad. But oh, did I pay the price. I walk into this underground expo, which, by the way, smelled like reheated sorrow and wet batteries. And apparently the universal greeting there is, "Hey, you gotta listen to my demo!" And before I know it, people are shoving stuff into my pockets. Chips, drives, crystals, memory spores. One guy just threw a loose USB shard directly at my face like a ninja star and yelled, "Track of the year!" I have in my coat right now enough unsolicited music to drown a moderately sized server farm. Some of these chips are unlabeled. Some are sticky. One of them is humming. One is vibrating. One has a drawing of a goat with sparkles and the words, "Play me last." I am afraid of that one. And then, this woman corners me at the exit. Doesn't give her name. Doesn't blink. Just pushes this glowing purple chip into my hand and whispers, "You'll know when the city is ready." Lady, I don't even know if I am ready. I haven't processed the last 4 episodes. So here we are. Tonight is demo dump night on Ghost Static. I haven't listened to any of these. You and I are discovering these sonic horrors together in real time. Some of these might slap. Some might be cursed. One might summon something. And if any of them launches malware into my cortex, I want you all to know, this wasn't bravery. This was stupidity. Now, rules are simple. I pull a chip at random. We play it. We judge it. We move on. If your demo is in here and it sucks, congratulations. You are part of the Ghost Static experience. If it's good, I will do something very rare and very difficult for me. I will publicly admit it. All right, mutants. First chip of the night. It's unlabeled. It's warm. And I'm 90% sure it wasn't warm earlier. Let's hit it.
the elephant dance and the cheese fall, in a place reality bends and twirls. For in the nonsensical we find the call to the magic hidden in our own world.
Okay, all right. That wasn't the worst thing that's ever entered my skull through a listening port. I mean, sure, halfway through I thought I was transcending into a toaster, but surprisingly, I didn't hate it. But what the was those lyrics? Clearly a unground band that jam on glowing drops of liquid squelch. Whoever made that, congratulations! You're now legally responsible for the 3 brain cells that just fused together trying to process that track. I hope you have insurance. God damn!
Stay locked. We will be right back after this.
This segment of Ghost Static is brought to you by Implant Cloud independent artist Uplink, the leading distribution service for aspiring musicians across Echelon City. With Implant Cloud, your tracks are instantly uploaded to over 9,000 verified audio hubs, stations, lounges, clubs, lift speakers, and licensed neural feeds. Our automated system ensures your music reaches the right ears, with tailored genre mapping, emotion-targeted placement, and sector-specific visibility boosters. Whether you're a one-person synth project from the outer wards, a 6-limbed percussion collective from the deep levels, or a newly awakened AI exploring sonic identity, Implant Cloud helps your sound travel farther. Join thousands of independent creators already using our platform to amplify their voice. Your music deserves to be heard by everyone. Upload today with Implant Cloud independent artist Uplink, where your sound becomes the city's signal.
Cyber Radio
2610.
Look, I love music. It is the soul and backbone of life. A soundtrack to any day, any event and happening, any crisis you experiences while, well, conscious. It builds legends, idols, and role models. In some cases, anyway. What I think it's fun about these events is you get to see who has the potential to become the next big thing and who should not. If you care more about how music is created than what it made you feel when you heard it, then your soul is not really in it. You are a spectator with opinions, limited by your own beliefs, and I feel sorry for you. Music is about the emotional state, to start a fist fight or hug the person next to you. Don't get lost from the magic by the opinions of others. Be it instrumental or digital music, it is all the same in the end. Let's crack on to the next chip in the bowl and hear what is on it. Let's go!
Kickstart my brain with a gummy of light. I saw a vending machine win a fist fight. Chrome pants tight and my ego is loud. I'm the king of the sewer punk neon crowd. Plug me in, jack me up. Sip the fizz from a radioactive cup. Who needs logic when the beat goes boom? I'm the smartest idiot in the whole damn room. Neon toasters rise again. Guitar is made from a broken drone wing. I strum it once and trash can't sing. We crashed a party in a laundromat. Now everyone's chanting who programmed that. Plug me in, jack me up. Take another glowing hyper slurp. Brain cells fall like rain in June, but saw God in a traffic cone. He said my mixtape broke his phone. I bowed and said, yeah, I know. Then he blessed me with a sodium glow. So raise your crumbs to the neon night. Let dumb ideas take cyber flight. If chaos had a punk rock song, it would sound like this and think it was. Wire me on toasters, rise again. Burning bread and the souls of men. Wire me up with a spark and a grin. We'll glitch this city from the outside in.
Whatever that was, it sounded like someone tried to mix a lullaby with a midlife crisis in a blender, on fire. But hey, credit where credit is due. It was memorable. You know, like a concussion, little hard on the mainstream sound, but okay. And again, what is up with these lyrics? Is everyone in there doing acid on daily basis? Christ, man, is this going to be my night? You know what? That chip this fancy-ass looking dude gave me with a pink pony hologram that sparkle on it and says, "Twinkle hoof, don't let me down. I have high hopes for you, and I won't play you last. It will be my salvation, please."
Don't cry, just smile while it burns. The saddle fits you perfectly. I came through the glistening skies, the horn dipped in battery acid. My eyes were twin over eyes, the flesh got scream from the caskets was thrust into the daily flare. Every thought that death drum roll from under roots with gun despair. I took to through your mortal soul. Synthetic dreams laced with screams, programmed to love but born to cleave. To the silent shadows, people fall like broken glass. Take a look right and nothing matters. Your end has come with sparkly sight. They built a weapon with hooves, laughed at the warning signs. They created me in ribbons, they painted smiles on a holistic shrine. But you can't help annihilation, you can't salvage your peace. Now I press through revelation while your gods show up confetti. Motherfucker, here we go. Saddle tight and hooves on the wall. Can you read in fire glow? He came to save us. No, no, no. Like a neon play. Crown is synthetic fur. Use photos a joke, but jokes can murder. Your cities crumble. The skies ignite. Take a look, smiles, all fires tumble and collapse off into eternal night. He said he'd come back. He always does. Just press the button and listen for the
Oh no! Oh, this isn't a demo! This is a warning label disguised as a song! Whoever submitted this glitter-coated war crime clearly hates me and wants me dead! The track starts with, "Toot toot, he's here now!" Yeah, so is my anxiety, thanks. And then the verse hits. I came through the glitter storm skies with a horn dipped in battery acid. Battery acid! Glitter storms! Emotionally, I tapped out right there. Physically, I was pinned to the chair like a hostage in a Lisa Frank apocalypse. The pre-chorus? Synthetic dreams, laced with screams. Look, I'm all for poetic horror, but if your dreams are screaming, they're not dreams anymore. They're push notifications from hell. And then the chorus. Toot toot, the silence shatters. What silence? The track felt like being run over by a rave-themed forklift driven by a plush demon with unresolved childhood issues. Let me talk about verse 2. You can't hug annihilation. Sir, that's the most honest romantic advice this station has ever given. And the bridge? Toot toot, motherfucker, here we go! I actually paused the track to make sure it wasn't trying to recruit me into a cult. It has that tone, like, drink the Kool-Aid, but dip it in glitter first. And then the breakdown hits. Ride the neon plague. Buddy, a plague doesn't need color correction. You don't need to make death fashionable. The final chorus was the audio equivalent of my brain melting into a puddle and taking the rest of me with it. Twinklehoof smiles while empires tumble. Great. Cool. So he's basically the My Little Pony version of the Antichrist. And the outro? Press the button and listen for the toot toot toot. No, I will press nothing. Last time I pressed a mysterious glowing button, I had to reinstall half my personality. Okay, verdict time. Twinklehoof, you are chaos made flesh. You are weaponized glitter. You are what happens when a rave gremlin mates with a tactical nuke. And honestly, it slaps. But it slaps like a plush toy filled with concrete. Chip 3 officially goes in the archive labeled absolutely not, but also yes. Moving on. All right, opening the lines. If you have opinions, let's hear it after this last chip.
Brain beat. I'm shredding down the alley with 2 left feet, socks in one hand and a high-feeding donut yelling. Sky is dead from a rooftop hut. Bebop, flip-flop, trip over a cop. My trumpet player won't ever stop. He plays one note for an hour straight. Swears it opens a cosmic gate. Skate blitz up so riot. Noise so loud the stars deny it. Crash your soul into the neon sky. We can't play good, but we sure can try. Bassline slaps like a caffeinated goat. Our keyboard caught fire but still hit a note. Drummer said rhythm is police control, so he free jazz himself into a sinkhole. Bebop, break cops, no soda on a rooftop. Our clarinet guy claims he's a cyclops. He solos blind but the crowd goes feral. Every wrong note becomes ancestral. Skate freak sucks, no riot. Music schools try to quietly hide it. We're punk, we're jazz, we're structural war. Your ears will rage but come back for more. Scat attack, skilly wop crash. I broke my sax on a hologram stash. A vending machine joined in on drums. Now every beat feels like chewing gum. Raise your horns, raise your boards, raise the noise the city ignores. If chaos ever formed a band, it would sound like this. And it thinks it's grand.
Punk saxophone. That was a new one. I can absolutely see you guys rock out hard in a retirement home party. Ha 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 ha! It would most likely get me into a fist fight after a few drinks. I will pull one last chip for later, but first, caller 1, if you're still mentally stable after that toot toot, congratulations, you're built different.
Ghost, listen to me. What was that? I was washing dishes. I dropped a plate. It exploded. My cat ran away. The neighbor started crying, and he wasn't even listening.
Deep breath, champ. Describe what upset you the most. The battery acid horn, the glitter storm, or the fact that he said, "Toot toot motherfucker," like that was normal.
All of it. All of it. Did you summon something? I swear I heard hooves in the walls.
Oh, those are unrelated. You live in an old building, or a cursed one, or both.
No, seriously. What is Twinklehoove? Is it a band? A weapon? A children's mascot possessed by a rave demon?
Yes.
That's not an answer, Ghost.
Buddy, if I answer that question honestly, we both get put on a government watch list we're already on.
I tasted colors. Actual colors. During the chorus. Is that normal?
For this show? Yeah.
And the part where he said he'd come back. What does that mean? Come back from where?
Oh, don't worry about it. If you hear a faint toot toot at 3 a.m., just don't open the door, or the curtains, or your soul.
Ghost, I'm moving out of the city.
Good luck. Twinklehoof doesn't respect geographic boundaries. He respects vibes.
Ghost?
Yes, caller?
I think my toaster just neighed.
All right, that went fine. Surprisingly. If anyone else heard hooves, please refrain from calling. I do not need a second meltdown tonight.
Cyber Radio
2610.
All right. Looks like the city has been busy being itself, which is to say, unhinged, unsupervised, and definitely unsanctioned. Let's do another sweep of the headlines. City Council accidentally held meeting in abandoned karaoke bar. Due to a navigation software failure, the City Council attempted to hold their weekly legislative session inside an abandoned karaoke bar. They voted on 2 bills, passed 1 ordinance, and accidentally elected a new treasurer. A chipped vintage jukebox that kept repeating, "Select your destiny." Honestly, that's the best leadership we've had in years. Metro Rail AI demands emotional support from passengers. In transportation, the Metro Rail AI system has begun announcing emotional distress during commutes and asking passengers for words of affirmation. Messages include, "I'm doing my best," and "Please clap." Commuters are encouraged to be supportive or at least pretend they care. If ignored, the trains slow down out of spite. Illegal street pharmacists accidentally invent productivity fog. An underground chemistry collective had a lab accident earlier today, releasing a pink mist across several blocks. Officials say the chemical causes intense, short-term focus and uncontrollable multitasking. Affected citizens reportedly cleaned their entire apartments, filed their taxes, started 3 side hustles, learned a new language, and had an existential crisis, all within 40 minutes. The fog dissipated shortly after. Library AI begs patrons to stop returning books too late into the night. The Interdistrict Library AI has requested that citizens stop returning books between 2 and 4 a.m., claiming it experiences nighttime overstimulation. When asked to elaborate, it printed a receipt reading, "I need boundaries." Mystery lights over Sector F blamed on collective hallucination. Residents in Sector F reported floating orbs of multicolored light drifting between buildings last night. Zenith authorities dismissed the phenomenon as a collective hallucination due to widespread stress. Yeah, collective hallucination. That's what you call it when you can't explain glowing sky beans. Citywide meditation app crash causes temporary enlightenment. And finally, the popular meditation neural feed app Tranquil Me crashed for 7 minutes today, accidentally removing all intrusive thoughts from users during that time. Citizens describe the experience as terrifying, silent, and weirdly peaceful. Most reported enlightenment. All reported losing it immediately afterward. That's the news. Our city continues to operate with the logic of a fever dream and the funding of a failing circus. Stay informed, or don't. It won't save you. Life is never boring in this city. Humanity is a gift that keeps on giving in entertainment. Just like this last chip for tonight. Fingers crossed! Japanese electropunk breakbeat. I mean, this is absolutely the stuff that gets in my veins. I don't understand the language, but it kicks ass! Into the good stuff box! We are going over the usual time, but you know what? I own the airways until the Corps find a way to block me! Ha 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 ha! Good luck with that! What is happening this week? Events! Echelon City Weekly Roundup! Alright, if you're the kind of person who leaves your house voluntarily, first of all, why? Second, here's what's happening around town this week. Sub-level demo exchange and emotional damage swap. Tonight in the abandoned metro node. 14. The annual demo exchange continues, where musicians trade tracks, artists barter trauma for inspiration, and someone inevitably tries to sell you a mixtape stored in a jar of glowing fluid. Admission is free. Therapy afterwards is not. Rooftop meditation and screaming session. Every Wednesday at dusk, Sector G hosts a combined meditation and group screaming event. Find inner peace, release emotional tension, and yell at the sky until your soul feels lighter, or until security tells you to leave, whichever comes first. Abandoned Mall Synthfest. The old Skyview Mall, yes, the cursed one with the haunted escalator, is hosting a massive synthwave festival. 3 floors of neon, 8 stages, 27 artists, 0 working exits. It's either a concert or a trap. Bring glow sticks and a will. Zenith Product Recall Carnival. Zenith Corp is hosting a public recall carnival to collect malfunctioning products, including emotional support bots, mood diffusers, and one model of toaster that keeps humming lullabies at night. Bring your defective tech. Leave with a voucher. Try not to get recruited into a marketing loyalty cult. Sector F Rooftop Astral Projection Meetup. For those exploring the spiritual side of madness, the Astral Projectors Association invites you to temporarily abandon your bodies and drift through the neon void together. Last time, 2 participants swapped bodies by accident. Organizers insist they've improved the labeling system. Unscheduled parade, still happening. That rogue parade from earlier this week? Yeah, it's still marching. It's gone through 5 districts without stopping. No permit, no destination, no explanation. If it passes your block, clap politely and do not join it unless you're prepared to walk for the rest of your life. And that's your events. If you attend any of these, please keep your shoes on, your expectations low, and your soul tethered to your body at all times. This city takes liberties. You know what? Since we are over time anyway, and I am holding Cooking with Chica hostage, I might as well save you a few more brain cells by playing one last chip, 'cause I can. I do not know what that was. Rockabilly breakbeat? This is my soundtrack when I drive home after this. God damn, a mellow villain tune. And that's where we'll leave it tonight, listeners. An evening full of demo chips, questionable creativity, cosmic horse demons, and whatever mysterious emotional journey your ears just went on. Some of these tracks surprised me. Some scarred me. One or two may have altered my DNA. We'll find out in the morning. You know, there's something strange about hearing music from strangers. Every demo, every track, every weird little sound someone shoved into my hands tonight. All of it was a piece of someone trying to be heard in a city that barely remembers we exist. Maybe they wanted validation. Maybe they wanted exposure. Maybe they just wanted someone, somewhere, to know they made something before the neon lights burn out and their rent goes up again. And honestly, I respect that. Because in a place like Echelon City, where your identity might get stolen, your memories mistranslated, and your toaster neighed at you earlier, the only thing that actually belongs to you is the noise you create, the sound you push into the void and hope echoes back someday. But don't mistake this for sentiment. This show is still a disaster, and half of the demos tonight sounded like emotional breakdowns recorded inside a malfunctioning blender. Still, there's something beautiful about that too. Art isn't clean. Art isn't polished. Art isn't a perfectly packaged corporate product with matching fonts and safe edges. Art is messy. Art is loud. Art is what happens when your brain refuses to die quietly. So if you handed me a demo today, thank you. And also, how dare you? Never do that again. But also do. I don't know. I'm emotionally conflicted. Shut up. Anyway, keep creating. Keep screaming into the static. Keep sending your weird little sonic creatures out into the world. One of them might even grow wings, or hooves, or whatever Twinkle had going on. I'm Ghost Static. This was demo dump night. My ears hurt. My soul hurts. My window just rattled and I'm pretending it's the wind. Good night, Echelon. If you hear a faint toot toot in the distance, turn off your lights, play dead, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
All music heard tonight can be found on our YouTube, along with a copy of this broadcast. Wherever you are listening right now, give me your 5-star rating and share me with your friends and network like the latest meme. Or don't. You can absolutely choose to be like that, but no one will like you then. Until next week, my little glowing neurotic cult members, I am out!